Hello everyone and welcome to another video reaction for Okay, Here Is the Story. I am Dee Burns. So, I'm not feeling very good today. I have a really bad headache. And when I'm kind of down and out, Officer Eudy with Scoot is my go-to to make me laugh. So I'm going to show you 3 videos. I'm going to react to all 3 of them. I haven't seen them. I don't know what they're about. Oh, but the titles he puts in, you just know that you just wonder, oh my gosh, what did this girl do now? So this one is titled, Scoot Has to Be My Punishment for Something. Hashtag why. Okay, let's get into it.
I'm pretty sure at this point, Scoot is just my punishment for something I must have done when I was a child, because there ain't no way in the world there's any other explanation of why I get this much craziness from a 6-year-old. Last night, Scoot's going to have a full-blown conversation with Jesus as she's praying before bed, describing in detail about how much I get on her nerves and asking, Lord, would you do me a favor and take away my daddy's speaking abilities for a few days? But please, not forever, because at some point I want him to open his mouth to order me chicken nuggets. Shut your Girl, you gonna have me out here cussing while you talking to the Lord? I said, I don't know how you think this works, talking to Jesus, but you can't ask for stuff like that. Yeah. She's like, wow, Daddy, someone must not be reading the Bible. What does it say? Ask and you shall receive. Okay, dear Lord, get me a new child. How about that? How you like them apples? Say amen and go to bed.
Say amen and go to bed.
Ask and you shall receive. Oh, you fitting to receive some, a 2-piece. Go to bed.
Oh, Lord. Okay, that little girl. Oh my gosh. Here's the second one. Scoot always on another level. Hashtag Scoot's World. I love it when he has hashtag Scoot's World, because then they're funny. They're funny, but you just never know what you're going to get with this girl. Okay, let's get into this one.
This is how I know I'm raising a future psychopath. My daughter calls me into her room last night. I'm sitting in the recliner. She's like, Daddy, come here. Daddy, come here. I go walking into her room. In the middle of her floor is a shoebox with some fake-ass flowers on it. I'm like, little girl, what is going on? She said, this is a funeral, Daddy. You need to pay your respect. A funeral for who?
Yeah.
Who died? She said, Sally and Susie. Now, Sally and Susie are her little twin baby dolls that she had. I was like, okay, well, what the hell happened to Sally and Susie then?
Yeah.
She said, well, they lived a good life, but it was time for them to go. Go where, you little mini Beth Dutton? What did you do? Tell me. She's like, you sure are asking a lot of questions. You wearing a wire? Starts putting her hands on. Get your damn hands off me. Yes, I am wearing a wire. I work for the TTB, the Tiny Terrorist Bureau, and your little ass is about to go to jail for a double homicide on some fake ass baby dolls if you don't start talking. She take off running out the room screaming, free Scoot, they'll never take me alive. Get your little ass back in here and clean up this mess. What is wrong? What?
Yeah, what do you do with that little girl? Free Scoot, they'll never take me alive. This is why I want to interview him on my podcast, because I want to know. I can't imagine. I just want to know if these stories are true. I do. I want to know, does she really say these things? Where does she learn? Are you wearing a wire? And then she's touching him. Where did she learn that? Okay, and the final one is Scoot got us kicked out the pool. Oh, I don't even know what she would do to do this. Okay, let's get into it.
My little 4-foot walking real life Annabelle doll, who's basically a walking billboard for fuck around and find out, got us kicked out of a community pool yesterday because she decided to baptize a little boy in the pool to get him closer to the Lord. Well, I'm going to tell you what happened. Now, before I tell you this story, I need you to understand that both of my kids have always operated. I have taught them ATT, the ATT method. We ask, we tell, we take action. Yep. That means I'm going to ask you to stop. I'm going to tell you to stop. And if you don't, then I'm going to take the proper amount of steps to make you stop.
Good for you.
That being said, she comes over to me and she says, Daddy, there's this little boy. He won't leave me alone. I'm like, okay, we'll just tell him to stop. So I start watching. This little boy's got to be between 8 or 9 years old. And I guess he took a little liking to Scoot. And the way he flirts or whatever the nonsense he was doing was to push her in the pool, dunk her head underwater, splash her in the face with water. And you can see Scoot's face. You can see that it's coming. That it's that pray with me, don't play with me mentality is about to come out. So I'm watching closely. Well, the next thing I know, Scoop grabs this little boy by his fucking head, like that right there, and just dunks his head underwater. Now, I would suspect that was going to be it, but no, she just held it there. And I see this little boy's hands just a-flopping for about 5 seconds, and I'm like, Scoop, stop! She jumps up, comes running over to me. She's in tears. She said, I told him to stop, Dad.
Yeah,
I said, okay, breathe. When the little boy gets out, he's fine. He goes over and he tells his parents. Well, his parents walk over to me and they was like, hey, I think you need to get your child under control. I said, well, first of all, don't walk up on me like that.
Yeah.
If you think she's a problem, I'm a bigger problem.
Yeah.
So second of all, your little boy's been messing with my daughter. My daughter's asked him several times nicely to stop. I said, I guess this way was the only way for your little boy to learn.
Yeah.
If you fucking play dumb games, you're going to win dumb prizes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the director of the pool didn't like my statement, didn't like the fact that Scoop tried to baptize this little boy, and we are no longer allowed at that community pool. That being said, on the way home, Scoop got chicken nuggets and ice cream because that's my soldier. She was born a No Limit soldier, and I'm proud of her. Yeah. So all I'm telling to you, parents, if you see my daughter out and you got little kids, tell your little babies, tell your kids, she is a walking warning. Don't fuck up. That's all I got. But the little boy's fine. Scooter's okay. She got ice cream and chicken nuggets.
Yeah. Good for you, Scoop. I mean, that's what I'm going to say to that. I mean, where were the parents? Were they not watching their son do this stuff to her? I tell you what, if my boys would have ever done anything like that to a little girl, I would have had them latched up so fast. I mean, there's a point where you're playing, and then there's a point where you're just being a bully. And I raised my boys to not be bullies. And matter of fact, they kind of both went the opposite direction. They defended kids that were getting bullied in school and, parks or, wherever they were at. And they didn't care who the kid was. If the kid was getting bullied, they stepped in, which I'm very proud of them for that. I mean, I don't put up with bullying. I was bullied as a kid, and I don't put up with it. And I like how you said it. She was baptizing him. She was baptizing him. And that's a good dad. He says, I teach them. Ask, tell, and take action. And she did that. She went to him and she said, this boy's picking on me. She told the boy to stop. And he didn't. So now the demon semen has been let loose. Or semen demon. Yeah, semen demon. She's been let loose on you. And then these parents, they step in. Well, your little girl. Really? You want to talk about my little girl? Let's talk about your little terror. I'm glad he got her chicken nuggets and ice cream because she loves chicken nuggets. That's her thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm glad I watched that. I'm glad I reacted to that video today because I needed it. Hashtag Scoots World. Okay, everybody. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube and Rumble channel. When you do that, please mark the little bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new episode, which I try to make it daily. So if you don't get notified, just come back and there should be one uploaded. I think that's it for today. I love you guys. I hope you have a great rest of the day.